Stephen A., your thoughts on what Tiger just did?
Well, first of all, I'm incredibly happy in regards to two situations. I'm very, very happy that he's alive and well and able to have his press conference. Thank God that happened and he's still with us, because that was a nasty car accident. And Keyshawn knows better than me the area in which that crash took place. And he could not have been here.
Yeah.
So we're very, very fortunate to still have him with us, number one. I'm thankful for that. Number two, I'm thankful for his attitude, because I do believe it's pretty much over for him. It would have been nice to see him catch Jack Nicklaus. That would have been nice. All-time 18 majors. Tiger got one last one, number 15. And, you know, we know what he went through all of those years in between his 14th and 15th major. And to be at a place right now where he's resigned to the fact that he's no longer what he used to be, and he's never going to be that way again, it elevates his appreciation for life, what he's ultimately accomplished, how he's going to be able to receive his flowers while he's still here, per se, and smell the roses. But more importantly, it allows us to do the same. Instead of wondering about why he's coming up short or anything like that, we get to just look at him for the all-time great that he was. And even if he plays again, he's never going to be what he once was. But in our eyes, you know, listen, I saw footage of Jack Nicklaus and whatever. As far as I'm concerned, Tiger Woods is the greatest I've ever seen. And that's what I'm going to always remember him as. And I'm happy that he's happy.
See, what I take from that, though, right there is he won't be able to play on a consistent basis, like he said. But I can't count him out just quite yet. Yeah. You know how that is. All of a sudden, he picks and chooses the tournaments that he plays in, and then he gets that one. And now he catches him at 18, 2-3 years from now. His leg will never be the same, as he said. He recognizes that. He sees that. But the good thing about everything in this situation that occurred with him, I think it really woke him up just in general about the perspective of life.
Yeah.
Being able to be around his kids, enjoy that more so than being focused, laser focused in on only golf. Because think about it, man, from the time that he was born to where he is today, all he did was golf. He didn't do nothing else. So now he gets an opportunity to share some of those things with his family and his kids even more now.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.